It's the most wonderful time of the year. You happy?
When Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 returns after its winter hiatus, it will undo its biggest twist. Executive producers Steve Holland and Stephen Molaro reveal, after the end of Young Sheldon, the Big Bang Theory franchise shifted its focus to Georgie and his new life with the McAllisters as Mandy's husband and Baby Cece's dad. Individually, however, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage also gradually tackles his arc towards becoming the owner of Dr. Tire. Although still far from the success of its predecessors, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is the #1 comedy during the 2025-2026 TV cycle thus far. In its supersized fall finale, the comedy moves its two big storylines forward: the inner dynamic in the McAllister household and the status of Georgie and Ruben's business as they battle Fagenbacher. The latter will have a major development when Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 returns, which involves walking back on Jim's retirement twist. In a conversation with TV Line, Holland and Molaro reveal that when the Young Sheldon sequel spinoff comes back in 2026, Jim will be back working in the tire store. It's worth noting that at the end of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1, he sold the business to his son-in-law and Ruben. That said, retirement ends up boring him, so he is going back to his former business, but this time as an employee. Holland says that this opens up a weird dynamic between Georgie and Jim, as the power structure between them becomes inverted, at least when they're at work. Meanwhile, Molaro adds that Georgie is now the boss of his father-in-law, someone who's older than him and ran this store before he got there, so there's a lot of fun tension. Georgie has always been business-minded, and he has experience working at other establishments before taking over McAllister Auto. At one point, he was the operations manager of Mima's illegal gambling den in Young Sheldon. However, this is the first time that he will be in charge of an employee that is technically more experienced than him. It will be interesting to see if their odd dynamic in the shop will have an impact on their relationship back at home. In hindsight, Jim making his way back to the shop feels inevitable. Without it, he doesn't really have anything else to do. In the last few months, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage attempted to give him compelling storylines, but all of them ended up being one-timers. It will be exciting to see how his employment pans out with Georgie and Ruben as his bosses. CBS has yet to decide the fate of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage beyond Season 2. It's unclear at this time if the show will be renewed or canceled, and while these conversations are likely happening right now, it will be some time before fans know anything about them. Renewals and cancellations for CBS. Fall slate typically come ahead of season finales in the spring. Young Sheldon ran for 7 seasons on CBS, and its parent series, The Big Bang Theory, ran for 12. It would be surprising to see Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage pulled off the air after Season 2, but stranger things have happened in the cutthroat world of network TV.